Hello gardening friends, welcome to Backyard Basics. I'm John Drumgoole. You ever had a Dracaena in the house kind of get out of shape in there? It happens quite a bit. If you don't turn it once a week or so, a quarter turn, then they're going to get all twisty. But if you want more Dracaenas also to pass out to friends or for another window in the house, you can propagate them rather easily. And this is called air layering. There's different ways of doing this. One of them is to take a slice like that out of it. But the way I've always done it is to make a little wedge in there, and I'll show you how this works. You get in here, get something sharp, be careful, and cut that little wedge like that. Just take it down at a bit of an angle. Then you change the angle, and you come in this way, and now you've got that little piece that came out of there. You see that? The other thing that really helps it is some rooting powder. That'll stimulate roots much more quickly. Now that it has the wedge in there, it's a little bit weak at that point. One of the things I do is put a support on there, a little splint. Now, if you don't have a piece of bamboo at home, what you can do is use an old chopstick. These are fine. But the main thing is to get it to a certain length that will support it. And so bamboo is always hard to cut, but with some good pruners, you can make a nice clean cut on there. There we go. So there's our little support. But you need to keep it moist. In order for it to root properly, moisture is essential. So the way we do that is we take some sphagnum moss, and you can buy sphagnum moss at any good nursery, and then you take a nice bundle of the sphagnum and you put it right here where the cut is and your support. So I'm going to wrap it up. You need to use a generous amount. Don't be afraid to put that sphagnum out there. Put a nice generous amount on there. Keep your splint right here. And the next thing we need is a piece of plastic. This one is about 8 by 8. This is a good way to keep it moist in there. So I wrap it, let's say you're making tamales, and it's just like that. You wrap it up, and there you go. Now we have a little greenhouse with some moisture there that will stay there if you wrap it up. And so I'll use these. You can use twine. You can use anything that is flexible that will hold it together. But I like to use the twine because it is inexpensive and you can find it at home. Or these twist ties. Sometimes you find them in the kitchen from something like bread that came in. So this is a very good way to tie it down nice and tight. Now the support's under there, right? Here's another one for this end. One of the things that happens is it has a tendency to dry out. So this is a good way to be able to open it in the future and put some more moisture in there. It takes a while, but the next thing that's going to happen is the roots are going to begin to grow. One of the ways of kind of making a little more of a greenhouse is you can put some aluminum foil around it, and that is really helpful also. Usually this is still on the plant. This cutting is taken while it's still there, not after the fact. And this way, as it grows, it continues to have this nice vigor in there, but you begin to see roots. Pretty soon you'll see the roots growing all through there, and that's a good time to cut it off. You'll go right underneath it, and you'll have a plant that you can put into a good potting soil, and you're on your way to a new house plant or a gift for somebody. Several different types of plants lend themselves to being propagated in this way. For Backyard Basics, I'm John Drumgoole. I'll see you next time.